Alrighty, Ghost, today I'm going to teach you how to get you and vehicles underneath Lake Agua Verde and still be able to use them. I use the island out here because it's about the easiest. Get yourself a helicopter, preferably from the island, get about 2 meters off the water, and then you're going to ditch it. We will be picking this up later. It is important to note that the water cannot kick you out of the vehicle. You must exit the vehicle before it kicks you out. I typically try not to fast travel when I'm alone, for the simple fact that I have had that helicopter down there disappear. The most key important fact to getting under the lake my way, this is natural terrain. These are rocks placed by the devs. You can only do this from what I found off these rocks. This is your island. And about over here is where we're gonna have our entry point. It's this little tiny spot right there. It's underneath that point. This is where we're gonna go stand. Real quick, we'll show you one more time so you can see. This is where we're gonna be standing. As you can see, we're not really on a rock, kind of on the lake. So, if you want a good entry point, see that island? That island. Aim about dead center and nice and flat. And then what you're going to do is you're going to push forward to walk. You're going to smash A about 2 to 4 times and then let go of everything. You can't be pushing anything when you break the surface of the water or you'll belly flop. And there you go. Once you're under, you're going to parachute, and you can either use the helicopter or one of the flat areas over there. Like, just let it drag the ground without pushing the analog. It'll break the chute. If not, you'll just keep infinitely parachuting. So a lot of times the camera's messed up when you get in the helicopter because you're not supposed to be down here. So if you just get in it, get out it, get back in it, it'll fix the camera and it'll be able to use properly. Now I use this super flat spot right here as my guideline because from the bottom right there all the way up, you have 150 meters until you break the surface of the water, which it'll just resync the helicopter and then float you back to the top. So stay about 145, that's your flat plane all the way across the lake. Over here is the area where I like to get my vehicles under the water when I'm by myself. Simply because it has this nice smooth runway down here. Now I'm going to demonstrate the bottom ceiling cap of the water and show you what it does, because this runs flat all the way across every ounce of water in the game, and once you get there basically you're just going to float right back to the top and it'll have your camera do this, and it takes forever for it to come back down to the water. This actually is sped up. Nextly, once you're over here, whatever vehicle you want, your spawn's going to be right up there. Go grab it, bring it back over to the little road. This part is kind of tricky. Might not get it first try. I didn't. So what you want to do is drive down. When you hit this pier, you need to be hitting and holding X before you leave this pier. Because remember, you got to get out of the vehicle before the water kicks you out of the vehicle. Swim back over to this rock. This is another entry point. These entry points are all over the lake, just explored. It's the same thing as the other spot. You kind of like, look at that island, center point, that gives you a good entry so you won't hit anything. And just like last time, push forward, tap A 3 to 4 times, bam, there you go. Just got to find something down here to get yourself stuck on without pushing forward or back on the analog, because it'll just spit you under the map. Now you know how to get vehicles underneath the lake solo. There's an easier way to do this with more people, but this video is already running too long. Y'all have a great one.